Hallo und willkommen zu Lonestar. Wir spielen Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. Ja, wir haben Arneson gefunden. Da hinten ist John Watson und hilft ihm. Wir können jetzt die Höhle wieder verlassen. Wir haben noch eine neue Klamotte bekommen. Aha, aha. Ja, wir sind ja nicht hier fast ein bisschen zu gut angezogen für den Swamp, aber jetzt sind wir auch ganz schön blutverschmiert. Wir sollten uns vielleicht umziehen. Das wäre vielleicht angebracht. Naja, machen wir vielleicht erst, wenn wir hier wieder draußen sind. Mr. Arneson, wir haben ihn. Ja, ich glaube, dann können wir erstmal raus. Ja. Aber der Sheriff ist hier immer noch. Komm, nimm das Gewehr mit. Nicht einfach liegen lassen.
Festering soul and let me feel. Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die, filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me, let me return. Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh. Holmes, are you all right?
Nicht einfach das Gewehr wegwerfen, habe ich doch gesagt.
I'm fine. Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you. I don't... You're right. Let's go, Watson.
Eigentlich würde ich jetzt sagen, immer diese drogensüchtigen Ärzte, aber es ist dieser drogensüchtige Sherlock. Eieiei.
Bon Dieu! Still among the living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. Do you know Lucy?
Belle from the nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here.
Errol? Oh, Errol!
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No, tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Errol have the sway to make some changes round here.
I like the sound of that.
Holmes, our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
Okay, vielleicht verschwindet der Sheriff jetzt doch mal in so einem Alligator. Würde ihm recht geschehen. Und wir sind zurück im guten Wetter. Good old London. The Book from Beyond. Chapter 7. London. Na, wir haben uns wenigstens umgezogen.
Who's there?
Who do you think?
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson. As I understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled.
I...
Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, Queen's best boy. This is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics and Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear, as rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
The British government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent! That was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and Davy's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
Oh, er hatte Probleme mit dem Sehen. Oh nu? The Greatest Detective. Was haben wir denn? Neue Klamotte. The Greatest Detective. This looks ages well. Ach, lassen wir das doch. Aber dann bitte keine Kappe. Schon gar nicht in geschlossenen Räumen. Ah ja. Das ist total versaut. Na super. It's been a tough day. Dirty. Kann man das irgendwie waschen lassen, das Zeug? Ah, nehmen wir mal das da. Huh? A Study in Violet. Cryptic message to Ashmet. The message transcribed by Davy is addressed to Ashmet. It reads... Achso, das kennen wir ja schon. Ne? Bayou's Cursed Book, found in the bayou near New Orleans. The book is divided into sections marked by symbols. One of them has been seen all around the bayou and near the altar underneath the Port of London. The book is written in an obscure language, but Barnes should be able to translate a few pages. Vielleicht hat er auch mit seiner Missus schon mal was gemacht jetzt hier. Hm? So. Müssen wir jetzt bei dem Wetter nochmal raus?
As you were, Watson. Do what you must.
Halt. Nein, nein, nein. Genau, wir wollten Watson schauen, dass er sich auch umzieht. Es ist schlechtes Wetter. Wir haben ja auch einen armen toten Bär. Dann nochmal eine Geige. Na dann. ist das für ein Bild hier? Das irgendein Easter Egg ist, das wir nicht kennen?
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
Nee, ich glaube nicht.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for the details. Cool. Thank you, sir.
Killing Tempest article. Storm of the Century. The tempest, which many already call the Storm of the Century, has been raging west of Lochaber's coastline over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by signs of the storm's intensification. The storm is taking a toll on shipping and seamen's life, with 34 ships reported lost. Even as this article goes to press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance, with seamen struggling against the elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learned that similar phenomena of lower importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard. Pinnen wir das mal an.
Get the strand. Get the true facts.
The True Facts gibt's auch Wrong Facts. Dann schauen wir doch mal beim Barnes vorbei.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job, and now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged. Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
So. Oh. Sieht ja übel aus. Wo war das Buch? Ah. Kleiner Doggy, großer Doggy.
Take care of your master.
Oh nö. Ah, hier, das rote Buch. Greatest British Families. This volume gathers facts, stories and gossip about the members and successes of great British families. It is a somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
Allerdings. Search in the archives. Scottish author. Scotland. Period. Kann man da was sagen? Upcoming. Wir sind 1800 irgendwas, 80? 1800. Title? Wissen wir nicht. Achievement? Was könnte das sein? Die waren also nicht Literaten. Poems. And fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit. Konnten Exploration, Politics, Politics kommt mir nicht von Philanthropen vielleicht sein. Oder Maritime. Eins von beiden, würde ich vielleicht sagen. Versuchen wir es mal damit. Stevenson's Family. The book Greatest British Families briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevensons in the lineage share the same given name as the latest, the author Robert R. Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Wherever the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons Alan, David and Thomas, the sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. Ja, vielleicht benutzen die jetzt auch diese Leuchttürme, um hier Böses zu tun.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
Okay. Was nehmen wir dann? Cryptic Message wissen wir noch nicht, ne? Kaltlieder? Cryptic Message. Nehmen wir einen Storm, was gibt's noch? Und dann nehmen wir Cryptic Message, oder? Ah, super. Cryptic Message to Ashmat. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather. A lighthouse built by the Stevensons west of Lochaber. Lochaber? Scotland. Also wir haben nur die 3 Sachen, die können wir alle anpennen hier. Vielleicht müssen wir erstmal mit ihm reden, ne? Bald anpennen.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, west coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
Ja. So, da brauchen wir noch was. Da haben wir nur die 3 Sachen. Cryptic Message. Barnes First Look. Und Stevensons Family. Alles 3 falsch. Wir müssen vielleicht erstmal mit Sherlock reden.
Nearly done, Doctor. Have you found the book you're after?
Na, ich hoff's. Ist hier noch irgendwas, was wir mitnehmen sollen? Sherrywar Lighthouse, located on a remote island of the same name, Skerrywar. Lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. Das klingt doch schon so, als wenn es das sein könnte, ne? Rubner nahe Gal Lighthouse. Oh, das ist sehr seltsam. Ranger's Point in Scottish Gaelic. The simple yet elegant brick tower of light built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. It is 62 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull. Das klingt langweilig. Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. Das klingt schon so irgendwie so wie eine Beschwörung. Designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the Ardnamurchan Peninsula in Loch Harbour. Das haben wir, das ist doch. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Made of granite and bearing a striking black lantern, the tower soars to 118 feet above the rocks. Ich glaube, das ist es dann wohl. Barrowhead Lighthouse. Located on the outer Hebrides island of Barrowhead, the lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith of Inverness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above the sea level.
Doctor, look what I just found.
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes, I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
Nicht, dass er auch noch durchdreht.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh, how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future. Good day, Doctor. A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
Ja, ich glaube, wir nehmen es lieber wieder mit. The book's pagan god. The book details a vaguely anthropoid monster. It has an octopus-like head, its face being a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, huge claws on its hind feet and forefeet and long, narrow wings. Bayous Cursed Book, das haben wir schon gelesen. Dann haben wir Barra Headlight. Das klingt arg verdächtig. Da ist es der Name. Family. Ja. Ha! Haben wir was Neues? Wir hatten es aber vorhin schon versucht. Das klingt auch so. Hier, Egyptian Influence. Granite, Black Lantern. Pagan God. Und Stevenson. Ja, obwohl, wer weiß, ob das stimmt. Ich glaube, das passt jetzt hier nicht so. Nehmen wir wieder weg. Nehmen wir die Stevenson Family. Weil das war wer? Der Alan Stevenson war das. Egyptian Sphinx. Okay. Ja, dann muss es das Pagan God sein. Ja, die anderen können es aber nicht mehr sein. Dann fehlt uns hier ein Hinweis. Mal wieder versagt. Ritual of Awakening haben wir. Da fehlt uns irgendwas.
Please let Mr. Holmes know that he may always read the latest strand at no cost.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counseling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
Ja, klar.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
The Lone Watcher. Briefing from Mycroft. One of our informants, Philip Hawke, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawke is disabled and his home is next to one of your client's houses, Captain Stenwick. Report to me after you've visited. I'll be in the bookstore. I will be in the bookshop. Profile of A. Rochester presumed dead. Lord H.P. Rochester. H.P. Lovecraft, Hat er nicht auch so geheißen? London billionaire married an American woman. They had a son named Archibald. Ist das der andere? Von den Stans? Who moved east to take charge of his father's interests after finishing his education and reaching the age of majority. Archibald held many jewel mines, in Australia, da kommt das Zeug auch her, and holdings in England. His wealth in gems rose immensely. In 1875, he boarded a ship to England. A storm sunk his ship. No crew member survived. Neither Archibald's body nor his gems were ever found. His father, Lord H.P. Rochester, died shortly thereafter, with Lady Rochester moving to Boston and subsequently passing away. Several of the documented Rochester gems have recently resurfaced and been reconnected to Louisiana banks to the Black Edelweiss, among other locations. Aha. Tja, uns fehlt immer noch ein Hinweis hier. Ah, nee, hier haben wir was. The cult's plan. Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. By implication, the sacrifice of all the abductees of diverse ethnicities. Archibald Rochester, he plans a raid at Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. Ardnamurchan. Ich glaube, ich sag's jedes Mal anders. Wir sollen aber vorher noch bei dem anderen Typen vorbeigehen. In der Nähe von Captain Stenwick sollen wir mal nach einem Typen schauen, wenn wir hier schon mal sind. Ich würde sagen, das können wir mal machen. Aber nicht mehr heute. Machen wir dieser Stelle lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal.